you'd asked me about drones a year ago, I wasn't a fan. Between a bad experience with remote-controlled flying things when I was younger, and annoyances with modern drones when they were starting to become popular, I never thought I'd own one. I just happened on a review of one of the newest little drones, and I was honestly surprised by the capability of these things. After a little bit, we decided to buy one and figure out how it worked and see if we can use it to help with our social media posts and video. Not only did we get a taste of the latest technology, we were also able to familiarize ourselves with the current rules on their use. While it seems that the knee-jerk FAA rules that were badly needed weren't very well thought out in the first place, they did aim to eliminate some of the issues with careless pilots endangering the public, causing excessive disturbances, and not giving priority to other airspace such as airports. At least from the pilots that decide to follow them, which surprisingly is most of them. Even the National Park Service stepped up with a blanket ban to help protect its guests from the noise and its resources from damage. A few weeks after buying our drone, a rather entertaining YouTube drone pilot that we had started watching by the name of Ken Heron announced a drone meetup in Ocean City, New Jersey. I decided to go and get an idea what other drone pilots were like. Even though it was about 3 hours away, I had never visited Ocean City, New Jersey before, and the visit was certainly a pleasant one. It's not going to knock Ocean City, Maryland off my chart anytime soon, but I can see how it's a beloved vacation destination for many. Once we arrived, we met Ken, many other pilots, and even managed some flight time of our own. The flight time was a little short, and we all went to lunch before I was even halfway through my first battery. Talking with others and listening to the conversations at the group lunch, I could tell that every drone pilot there cared for the rules. They wanted to make them better and help erase the stigma on the entire hobby. Being still such a new technology, it's understandable that the public fears for their safety and privacy, plus the police are usually untrained on laws, and that's a dangerous mix. Every pilot seemed to have a story where they've been confronted and kept a calm head, and tried to teach the laws to others, show them technology, or try to get them involved. After all, drone laws seem to be a few bad apples away from being completely clamped down, and no pilot wants that. Interestingly enough, ever since I've started sharing aerial photos and videos with friends and family, I've been getting a lot of questions about the things. And while I'm just starting my journey and I'm not the one to ask, I have learned one thing. The rules and acceptable flying areas change. The rules dictate where you fly, why you fly, and what you do with the footage, being just for fun or for profit. Be sure to keep an eye on the FAA website as the rules will be changing, including qualifications and pilot tests. Anyway, thanks Ken for a great meetup, and a big hello to everyone we met on Thursday, December 26th, and we look forward to the meetup again next year. If you're not a drone pilot, what are your thoughts on drones in general? And if you are, what laws in your country work and which ones need a little finesse? Comment below.